Ah! Whoa, that clipped the shit. Is this? Oh, whatever. Is this a little more sensitive than usual? I guess not. No, I'm just being a dickhead. I was talking about my penis when I was talking about sensitivity. By the way, for your information. Maybe I should turn it down and get closer to the mic. Too late. This has already started. Oh fuck me, this is gonna go badly. So I'm really, I finally found a job, and that job involves me selling my old things. That's all it is. You know what? I have turned this down all the way, on the microphone at least, the gain. Anyway, I'm selling games. Do you want any? I got Xbox games, 360, Nintendo DS, Super Nintendo. And then I went to a retro store today and asked the people there, like, how much for... I brought random things and asked how much. And the guy was like, what did he say? 120. But he kept talking about, like, how much he'd sell it for. And I'm like, all right, so that's a third of what I'd get. No, that 120 was actually what I'd get. So not bad, but yeah, I've been having some success. Because, I mean, if I sell a 360 game there, I'm going to get, like, $5, I think. Maybe less. But I've been doing it on Facebook and Gumtree. Because fuck you, eBay, piece of shit. Just selling it to local yokels. And I've been, like, yeah, moving gear. I've been pushing. Yeah, I don't know. I have a little bit more money in my pocket. Oh, I have some cash in my... Yeah, being paid in cash. It's like I'm a fucking prostitute. It feels like... Yeah, it does feel like I'm a male prostitute, and I've been advertising myself on Grindr, because all these dudes show up. They're my age, maybe a bit younger, or maybe a bit older, and just like, hey, man. And they come and go. Sometimes they don't even need to walk through the door. Yeah. So now I know what it's like to be on Grindr. Although that's, yeah, you'd have to be pretty attractive to be on Grindr and be asking for payments. I don't know if that's illegal or not. Or at least against the terms and conditions of Grindr. By the way, all these, like, Grindr, Facebook, same thing. eBay, Twitter, Parler, when it gets resurrected. If it hasn't already, I don't know, I don't care. All these news things just come and go, like the GameStop stocks and everything. I look at that, I'm like, man, I just think the same thing everyone else does. I'm like, I wish I could have known exactly when this was happening, like just as it was happening, like as soon as Elon Musk posted that thing where he just said game stonks. I wish I could have been like, oh yeah, buy $30,000 worth in GameStop shares. I wish I had the foresight. I wish I had the knowledge. Maybe I should get into Bitcoin, because or just general stocks and trading, because like I say, I need another job. I can't just sell my games. I'm gonna run out eventually. But yeah, fuck was this? These social media sites, every site, their terms and conditions should be, if you break the law, you get banned. Maybe forever. You have to break the law. You have to incite violence. You have to post child pornography, animal cruelty that you're a part of. Anything like that. Yeah, that's what it should be. Not just like saying Voldemort or whatever. Everyone's like, oh, you can't say that. You gotta respect Voldemort. You can't. So yeah, I guess yeah, that's it. That's why I'm just selling my shit on. Yeah, I mean, if you want, I also got some videotapes as well. I've got some video games. This thing and that thing. Yeah, you know, have a look if you want. Oh, and my friend was saying the other day some really fucked up Gumtree story where he got raped, where he was trying to fuck a guy in the ass in his car in a car park, and no, he was showing off his camera, like a Sony kind of not camcorder, what would you call it? God, I'm hungry. My stomach's rumbling. But a digital camera of some sort. He's using like a webcam, basically. It must have been $1,000, maybe a bit more. So he took the money out of his account and drove down to meet a guy in Gumtree who was selling that camera, and he he said he was in a parking lot for like 3 hours, just waiting because he was talking to when you talk to someone on Gumtree or whatever, and they're like, "Yeah, man, we can sell it to you." And it's like, "Oh, great, yeah, you got the address, yeah," or maybe you don't, but you know the general area. So yeah, I don't know what exactly was happening, but it wasn't finalized. It wasn't exactly confirmed. So he just went to the car park, waited there for 3 fucking hours, then eventually left, put the money back in his account, and bought the fucking camera from JB Hi-Fi. Which I guess you should do at times. I'm looking for a new camera. What should I get? I have a Olympus EM10 Mark III that I'm not usually happy with. So now I need some, because it doesn't have an articulating screen. It doesn't have microphone input. So I need that, but I need 4K as well. Those are the 3 things, I believe. And this would be preferable. Oh man, I need to look at the cameras you need to get hands on and like really feel them up. Ooh. But it would be preferable if all cameras should do this. If the battery and SD card were on the side of the camera, not underneath, because that fucks around when you have a tripod there. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of the cameras. I think the Sony A7, I believe they were... The battery, I believe, was underneath, but the SD card was on the side. Sometimes the SD card's right next to the battery, so like with my Olympus. So yeah, why don't you do that? It just makes it easier. Makes it a bit fucking easier. Anyway, if anyone's selling a camera, it has to be good. A DSLR. I hate saying that. Disler. Why don't we call them Dislers? Get that initialization and turn it into an acronym. Why not? We don't need vowels. Oh shit, I need to buy whiskey, by the way. Anyway, might write that down. Speaking of selling things, speaking of fucking streaming sites and all this shit, like, they're always just taking away things in your playlist, and you're like, oh, fuck's sake. I was gonna watch that, like with the movie Minority Report, which I remember having that on Netflix in my watch list. I was like, yeah, I'll watch it one day, and then it was gone. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then on Amazon, I did the same thing. I put it in my to-watch list, and then I go back to it, and Amazon Prime, they're sneaky motherfuckers, because they will keep it up, like, hey, yeah, you want to watch it now? You're like, yeah. And then you go to it, and then you notice that you have to pay the rental fee, which probably wouldn't even work here in Australia, because fucking distribution rights and everything. Oh, God, this makes me mad. So I guess I should get a VPN is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, Minority Report was not available again. So I bought it on Blu-ray for $4 from Cash Converters. Finally. Finally. I mean, I guess I prefer a Blu-ray. I mean, the quality you're guaranteed it will be better. Because I think I mentioned this. I was watching The Shield and it was in terrible bit rate. And then I just happened to go back on that. Like, I don't have my Prime account now because I'm watching The Sopranos, and I got it out from the library. I can always go to the library and get shit out, right? Right? Yeah, I can just go there. It's not going to be like, oh no, we got rid of it. Like, Prime is now saying The Shield will be removed in a couple of days. I mean, like I said, I don't have Prime anymore. Fuck you, Prime. Oh, fuck, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, fuck me. It says Season 2 leaves Prime in 4 days. I mean, you're talking about the whole show, yeah? Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Is this a political thing? Or is it? I don't know, but, I mean, if I look at anything else, I mean, everything else is like, yeah, it's still here. Oh. Anyway, fuck all that. Yeah, I'll just get a VPN or whatever. So I can watch profound films from my childhood. I don't know, like I realize there's 3 examples of like films from my childhood actually teaching me something, probably teaching me more than school. Where I'm like, oh wow. I mean, one of them was in Scooby-Doo when That guy, he's talking to like news reporters, and he's like, fuck you all, you fake news bullshit. You're not gonna make, you're just gonna like cut and edit what I say so that I can't say it properly. You're gonna make it sound like I said Coolsville sucks. And then later on, they played just a bit where he says Coolsville sucks, and everyone hates the Scooby-Doo gang now. Oh, even when I watched it then, I'm like, I know the news can't actually do that, even though they did with George Zimmerman. When he was saying, he's like, there's someone dodgy around here. He's black. He's black. But they cut out the bit where the dispatcher was like, can you describe him for me? Is he black, white, Hispanic? And he's like, he looks black. He's black. Goddamn blackies. That's terrible George Zimmerman impression. Whatever he sounds like. I mean, might sound a bit Hispanic since he is himself. He's part Hispanic. I bet you're learning right now because you didn't learn this in the fucking news all those years ago. Anyway, yeah, I guess the Coolsville sucks, which I always think about when I think about an instance like that. Which, I guess, they would do that for time purposes on the news, which is bullshit, by the way. This is why we shouldn't even be watching the news when it's like restricted to a time, to a set time. It's like we only have 2 seconds to get this news story out. Like that's why podcasts like this, you can just go, I dropped my notes. Wait, so he said, I mean, that's better. I'd rather that. It sounds a bit more annoying, like it is right now with me. But yeah, so fuck all that. But fuck everything except Scooby-Doo. And then there was, what was this called? Max Keeble's Big Movie. Is that what it was called? Oh, Big Move. Oh yeah, Max Keeble's Big Move. So someone on 4chan, they said that they used to think it was called Max Keeble's Big Movie. And they thought Max Keeble was like on Disney or something. He had a Disney show and they had like the movie of this. But he's like, oh wait, it's Big Move. And yeah, I used to think so too. I thought this whole time it was his big movie. I don't think I thought much about the film and like where it came from, like in terms of a Disney show. But really, it's just a movie. Just not a franchise hit. Not a franchise at all. Did they ever make a sequel? No, they should. Well, not really. Wait. I'm not seeing any sequels here. Well, that's disappointing. Is that the guy from the movie? The fuck? Okay. No, I just thought he looked much older than me, even though he's a little bit older than me. Anyway, I remember watching that in the airplane. And there's a bit where, like, throughout the movie, there's this bully. He's like, he's got like two flanos. One he's wearing, and one of them's wrapped around his waist, which we need to bring back. He's like, pushing kids into their lockers, and he's like, yeah, you want to fuck with me, cunt, huh? You want to fuck it up? I'll call you a racial slur. How about that, huh? Once I figure out what ethnicity you are, yeah. We'll see you in society and environment where we can find out, punk. We had this bully character, Max Keeble's getting bullied by him because he's smaller and whatever. Yeah, but the bully character is probably like, the bully character in like all these school movies and in school in real life are like a year or two older than you. So you're like, man, can you actually pick on someone your own size or at least your own age? Like, why are you bullying? This is punching down. You should be bullying people in the year above you. That would be impressive. Then you'd gain my respect. But yeah, and at the end, towards the end of the film, all the kids that got bullied, they're like, we're sick of this. You know, if we all band together, we're stronger than him. We can fuck him up. So they grab him, and his goons fuck off. I don't know. I don't remember that. I'm just making it up, and I'm sure it happened because a bully always has his goons around. So they grab him. They're about to throw him in the bin, and Max Keeble comes out. He's like, no, we can't do this. They're like, why not? He's a punk. He's bullying us. He's fucking us. Fucking up all our school days. This is bullshit. We need to kill him. We need to behead him and put his head on a stick in the oval. Max Keeble's like, no, because if we do that, then we become the bullies that we hated. And when I watched that, I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, wow. And I came for the first time. Yeah, so I realized the hypocrisy there. Yeah, so that's cool. Wow, I'm such a top guy, and it's all to do with these movies. And then there was George of the Jungle, which I keep thinking about. And this is a little bit different. This isn't like a moral lesson, but there was a particular shot in that movie, like towards the end, where he's like a civilized man or whatever, and he's in a suit, and he goes to a fancy dinner, and he's outside having a D&M with his girlfriend or whoever. It's like a really, I don't know, intense drama shot of Brendan Fraser's face. And I noticed when I was watching it that the background was like really blurry. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I thought like this, I guess this happened in other films as well, but this is just a particular thing. I was like, oh yeah, whatever. But I was looking at the background, seeing how it was blurry, obviously because it's like, what would you say, shallow lens work. I didn't know about that at the time, obviously. I learned that like decades later, 19 years later. But kind of opened my eyes, even though I didn't know it. I didn't know what was going on. It opened my eyes to the world of cinematography. And ever since then, I started my YouTube channel called World of Cinematography, where I just go on about it. Just like come up. I learn the different cinematography terms, and then when I watch a movie, like a really good-looking movie, and then I point them out, I'm like, oh yeah, that's rule of thirds. That's overexposure. That's this thing and that thing, and this kind of lighting. Not very illuminating, at all. Commentary on the world of on cinematography and movies. And I never talk about movies that have traditionally bad cinematography, but that bad cinematography works for the film. So if I don't talk about it, I just talk about pretty looking films. So fuck me in the ass. Yeah, I'm about to stop here, but before I started this podcast, I was just looking at this fucking woman. I can say her name, whatever, who cares? Krista Sharp, a female journalist, video journalist, who was like making some sort of fucking thing on the corner of a road. And then, oh, God forbid, I didn't even know this was a big thing, but like people saying, fuck her in the pussy, as they drive by a news reporter, which is pretty problematic if it's a live broadcast, but who cares? If it's, if I was doing that and someone drove by and yelled that, I'd be like, oh, fuck, I gotta do another take now. God damn it. I thought I had that in the bag. Goddamn boneheads. No one else have the same idea. I don't know if I'd do it. It'd be a bit scary. Anyway, I was even watching a few just then. But, yeah, this chick, she does it, and then she looks away like she's bothered, like, oh, great, I gotta do another take. But no, she's looking away because she's like, oh, a sexual harassment. No, and then she posted the video, which is hilarious because I get to watch it over and over. I wish Twitter had like reacts, like laugh reacts and heart reacts, so I could see how many laugh ones there are. I guess I could if I look it up on Facebook. And she said on the tweet, like, this is not funny and it's not cool. Blah, blah, blah. I feel terrible. This happens to female reporters everywhere and it needs to stop, even though you have no evidence of that. Of whatever that is. I mean, I just saw a male reporter, like it happened to him twice. These guys yell at "fuck her in the pussy," and then the reporter keeps going, and he's like, oh, maybe they didn't hear it. And then this woman runs up because she's like, she just heard those guys say it, and she's like, oh yeah. And she grabs his microphone. She's like, yeah, fuck me in the pussy. And the male reporter's like, oh, I've been a victim of sexual harassment. And then it cuts to the women back in the newsroom, and they're laughing. They're giggling about it. How dare they? They were contributing to rape culture. All the rape going on in the first world countries. So yeah, and then I thought I was gonna like scroll down and like find a bunch of people clowning on her and being like, alright bitch, whatever, this is happening all the goddamn time. And it is, well, is it funny? Yeah. Guess it's amusing. I don't know, I don't really care either way. But then I realized, then I remembered I was on Twitter. And no, people are just saying, oh, this is harassment. This happens all the time. By the way, fuck you. When you're taking this kind of crap and like mix, I mean, this isn't really a new opinion of mine or anything. This has been going on for 6-7 years now. But like piling in all sexual bad shit together. Like, this kind of thing is like coupled in with rape and everything. Like, the sort of things that everyone's like, oh yeah, you know, that's pretty bad. Not this kind of stuff where it's like, oh yeah. And I don't know if there's any gray areas or anything, like being grabbed by the cock, like I have by whoever. I've been grabbed by the ass by men, women, and then sometimes, like, you're in a nightclub, whatever. I got grabbed by the ass. I thought it was like my friend. I turned around and there was no one there. Nobody there. I don't know. I turned around and I was like, oh, I am offended, literally offended by a non-person. Maybe the nerves of my ass just thought I was being grabbed. I was being grabbed by the pussy. Yeah, people were just like, oh, this is so terrible. Especially the men when they say it, they're like, oh, it's so terrible to have happened. Oh, shut up, dude. I know you want that pussy. You want that pussy. And people are trying to find this person because there's an investigation going on by I don't know who, because I'm not sure, but there's now an investigation being held by the police into this matter of these fucking frat boys driving by like, you know that meme, fuck her in the pussy? Yeah, well there's a reporter right there. Oh fuck yeah, do it. And they're saying fuck her in the pussy, like they're yelling it to the female journalist. So they're saying to her, fuck her in the pussy. So they're trying to encourage her to be lesbian or whatever. They're not saying it to someone else. And what, someone else is going to be like, what, her? Okay, right now. I don't care if she consents. Oh god, this is all so stupid. And all these fucking people, yeah. So this is now an ongoing investigation. Yeah, well, there you go. I guess I keep going down. Is anyone going to be like, everyone's just like, we need to strengthen together and men need to know how terrible it is. I wonder if those guys drove past and it was a male reporter, if they would do the same thing, and it's very likely they would. The male reporter would be like, oh, he'd have the same expression, but because he's like, god damn it, I thought I had that take. I thought I had it. Vroom. I got shit to do. I got free stories to do today. God damn it. Gotta go again. Yeah, so the whole... oh, wow. I actually think I see a woman here who is actually saying, hey, you gotta toughen up. Holy shit, she's actually saying it. I don't even know what she's saying. She's just bringing up the Capitol Hill storming and then... I don't know. Yep, this is Twitter. Everyone's just like, I can't believe it just happened. And it's mostly men. I'm mostly seeing... not men my age. Fuck you guys. Holy shit. There's so much. Look, the thing is, this isn't a gender thing. Everyone's saying like, oh, I can't believe all women have to go through this all the time. No, they don't. Well, no, they don't. They just go through it more than men. And this isn't a concern because this is something both, first of all, doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up. And second of all, does happen to male reporters. I don't know if there are more male reporters out there. I get the feeling there's more female ones. Because they're like, we need to have them look pretty. That's the real sexual rape culture thingy. Why do women always have to... Why do they have to wear makeup? Anyway, I'm not getting into that. Oh, God. Yeah, I got into this too much. I'm sure you'll disagree. Or you won't. You'll be like, yeah, that's right. It's fucking right on. I mean, I'm the one listening to this, so I'll be like, yeah, I agree entirely. This guy's got all the right ideas. And he's had the same life experiences as I. Did I turn up my microphone at some point lately? Anyway, fuck this. Fuck women. Fuck these women out there. Fuck these women out there complaining about this shit. Man, I lost a leg today. I lost a foot. And you don't hear me complaining. You gotta toughen up. No, you just gotta realize it's not a gender thing. Anyway, and also it doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up. Until you get raped. Alright, I'm done. Anyway, time to throw this. It's the David Morgan Brown Experience. It's the 28th of the 1st, 2021, 5:24 p.m. I'm finishing this up because I'm hungry. I'm hungry and I got some leftover Indian food. I gotta put on the rice. I gotta put on peas. Ah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm so excited. Ah, I can't wait to eat. I get to eat. Oh, no wonder people are fat. They get to eat. Ah, it's so great. It's so great when you... I'm always really hungry because of the intermittent fasting, but... Oh, man. When I get, like, this hungry, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna get, like, 3 burgers from KFC and a bunch of popcorn chicken. And then I eat a burger and some popcorn chicken, and then I'm like, ah, shit, I can't eat the other 2 now. Or like, I'm so hungry I could eat a whole large pizza, and then I get halfway through it, and I'm like, put the rest in the fridge. Oh, I guess I wasn't as hungry. Like 10 seconds into eating, I'm like, oh, I'm full again. But that's my stomach for you.